for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience is fruitful. Please feel free to visit our website to find out how you can join our growing family. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. Also, share so others may enjoy as well. And we hope you would consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
I think it's time to let it go. Like you're moving into a whole new place. You're in transition. I know it's scary. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it feels weird. I know you don't know what's coming next. I know you feel like you're losing a lot, but remember you're gaining so much more in this new place, in this new thing. What God is doing in your life is so beautiful. God is doing something special, but it's important that you make room for it. And this is what God has to say when he's ushering in transition, when he's ushering in a new season, when he's moving you from an old place to a new place. Do not remember the former things. So powerful. Don't even ponder on things of the past. He says, listen carefully, I am about to do a new thing, and now it will spring forth, but will you not be aware of it? Another translation says, do not perceive it. When God's doing a new thing, he knows what he's doing. The question is, do you perceive it? If you're not aware that something new is coming, you never make room for the new. Although it feels more comfortable to stay in what's familiar, it's dangerous and you're missing out on so much beauty that God has for you. Forget the old, but embrace the new.
What is going on, beautiful people? We are back with another episode of Pyro Power Hour Wednesday edition. What's going on, Mona? You came in just in time, honey. You worked that. Facebook was messing with you today.
Oh my gosh, they really do have me messed up. I've been locked out since yesterday.
1 second, sis. I'm so sorry. You know, we are always on time. You know what I'm saying? We're always on time. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we have some people that likes to strut in and stroll in whenever they feel like it. So let's go ahead and welcome our cousin, Michelle. Hey, girl.
Y'all gotta forgive me. The door was locked. I couldn't get in. I was knocking. The door was. Mona, he had locked the door. I couldn't get in.
Oh, he locked the door.
He locked. Kwame would not let me in, Mona. I was.
Kwame did it. Oh, I thought it was Trey that locked.
Well, good morning, darling.
Good morning, darling. It's about 40 degrees. He got the door locked. I couldn't get in, but I'm here, everybody. Finally.
You know what? And you ain't said nothing but a word with it being cold. It's about 30 something here, and it was about 16 this morning, and I'm not okay.
16.
Y'all got to keep that up there. Please, it's too cold. It's 47 here in Brookhaven right now.
What is
it? It's cold.
Outside? It is 47. It's 47 over here right now.
Yeah, it's cold.
I don't know what's
going on. So y'all both got me beat. It's 37.
Yeah, it's cold.
I'm not.
But hey, everybody, how you guys doing on today?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing? Hey, Pyromaniacs.
Yes.
Hey, Pyromaniacs. Hey, everybody.
Yes, I'm feeling good in the hood. Hey, what's going on, Michaela? How you doing, Queen? Michaela's birthday was on Monday. She's a Sag. Praise God.
Happy birthday.
I love Michaela, but I don't like Sages, so I'm sorry to hear that. But Michaela, happy belated birthday. I love you so much. But when it comes to Sages, I'll pass on those. Praise the Lord.
Wow. That's how we started this morning? Hey, Keats. What's going on, Keats? How are you?
I can't
Dr. Holt,
make
how are you? Hey, Henson, how are you? Hey, Henson, thank you for coming through. Yes. Mari, what's up, King? How you doing? Yes. Grand rising to everybody. We hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. It is Wednesday, so that means it's a midweek day, okay? That means we're halfway through the week. I have a question for both of y'all. You guys are some of the wisest people I know. Why does it feel that last week I was on vacation? Pyro was on vacation, and it felt like it zipped by. But this week feels like it's just struggling on through. Is it me?
Well, since me and Facebook is fighting, you know, this week been a little different. I already don't like it.
Mm,
Right.
Yeah, I already
mm.
don't like it.
I can
I
agree.
don't understand what the problem is.
I can agree wholeheartedly, Mona.
I don't know. All I know is I'm ready for it to get better this week.
Ooh, ooh, one of Michelle's trades must be what was
Dr. Hope, not too much. I
not
want you
too
to keep
much. Oh,
I want you to keep
you
it
know how
very
much.
cute. Michelle ain't got no trades. That's Kwame. That's why he wouldn't open the door and let me get on the
You know,
line.
you no. Hold on. Stop. Pause. I'm sorry. 1 second, Mona. Excuse me. Sir,
Yeah.
ma'am. Um,
Ah.
uh, you know I'm a good Christian woman.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, not too much evangelist.
I'm just saying, y'all have to leave me alone. I didn't say all I said is I don't like Sages, and y'all come jumping on me. I just don't care much for Sages. That's all. No hard feelings.
Anywho, Faye Henson says, call me about that Beyonce comment. She's demonic, and I wish I could tell you everything, but my tablet will start glitching just like my phone when I talk about these things. Oh my God, why are you coming for Beyonce so early? What is going on? Oh my God, Faye, why? We don't Beyonce bash here. Praise God. Dr. Holt, I already read that one. I'm good. I hope everyone is well. It's nice in LA. Yes, it is. It is. It's very warm. I feel it too. I feel it too. Okay. Wednesday is just it gets dragging.
It's
Wednesday-
it's a day. I know God gonna make it better. I even came out with my Hey Arnold kind of hair today. So it's gonna get better. Hey Arnold.
All right.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to the show. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Share and subscribe because it does help the algorithm, and it lets everybody know what we're doing over here. Share the wealth. All right. Go ahead and subscribe and check out all the other shows that's here right here on Pyro Media Network. You can follow Pyro Media Network on all social media platforms at Pyro Media Network, and you can follow Kyrie and I Kyrie you can follow everywhere at Kyrie Sanaj except on IG, which is its_Kyrie_again. Mona, where can everybody find you?
Oh, sorry about that. I had
There you
some
go.
noise in the background. So
Oh, you good.
if you just go to RamonaAtkins.net, you can find
Mm-hmm.
me everywhere on everything. Facebook, we ain't in a good space right now, but Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything is right there. I have officially let go of X/Twitter. Um,
Child.
yeah, I had to let that go. So, but
Mm.
all of my social media is at RamonaAtkins.net, as well as my glasses and my books and all that good stuff.
Well, I'm
Oh,
keeping my ex. I got to do internal investigations, honey. I'm not
oh.
deleting mine. I
Mm-hmm.
You
got to keep
know, my ex timeline got real
Kwame.
weird. So yeah, I just had to let it go.
I got to keep it. I have to keep that. Is very imperative. Very imperative.
Uh-huh.
That's better than
Where,
anything.
where, where can we find you, Michelle?
Hi, you can find me on everything except X,
Mm-hmm.
at Michelle Laurie.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Where can we
Yeah.
find you on X?
Huh?
Where can we find you on X?
That's for my internal investigation. They don't need my ex. You go on my Instagram, so TikTok, so y'all don't go to my ex. That's for me. Uh-huh. Not too much on not too much on that pink girl precious. This is for me.
Okay. Well, praise God. Everybody says you gotta work on self-care. So you gotta do things for you. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
as far as Michelle, you can find him everywhere. Twitter, Facebook. Sorry, not Twitter. Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all that stuff, including OnlyFans. And you can find me everywhere at Kwame Speaks Official. Okay, make sure you put the official on there because you won't. There's other people out there. It's weird. It's not me. So Kwame Speaks Official everywhere. Lottie Dottie, everybody. Shout out to y'all.
Like the party.
Hey, Coach Lisa, Leslie. Why did I call her Lisa? You know who I was thinking about? Lisa from No, I was thinking of Lisa from Real Housewives of Miami.
And hey everybody. Hey everybody.
Shout out to Coach Leslie. How you doing, Queen? Thank you for joining.
We rocking today.
Amari has been thinking a lot about Bishop Carlton. Listen. He is missed for sure. But that's a whole nother conversation I don't want to get into because I'm going to get mad. right? 'Cause I don't want to get into that. That's not my sector. I'm gonna leave that to King Jives and Daryl Walter and all that. Dr. Holt says, "Child, I need this day to end. Wednesday must be the day when everybody from the Board of Education wants to send emails." By God, on today. All right, y'all. Let's get into some things here. Just to let you guys know, don't forget to check out the hotspot, which is our Patreon, patreon.com/Pyro Media. It's only $5 a month. Go ahead and hit that up. It's a cup of coffee. And it's for a month. You're gonna get a whole bunch of cool things. And also you're going to be able to check out the Pyro Cocktail Hour, which happens every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with Kyrie and I, where we get where we talk about some adult things.
I have got. I'm always. It seems weird, but Fridays, I'm always doing something that I probably don't need to be doing, and I need to just come to the show. I just need to make this a part of my schedule every Friday. I really
But
do.
even if you don't catch it on Friday, we always put it out for the rewind on Saturday morning, so you can always check it out during the weekend. Yeah.
Okay, come to the cakes.
Oh, Cupcakes is in the building. What's up, Queen? Best mod up in. She said, looking in the bushes. Girl, come out, girl. Anywho, all right, y'all. It's time to get into some stuff here. We have some breaking news. We do have breaking news, so let's get into the show, shall we? Yes, let's. So at least one person was unalived this morning or today after a U.S. military Osprey aircraft crashed off the coast of Japan's Yakushima Island in southern Kagoshima, according to a spokesperson from the Japan Coast Guard. Take a look.
This morning, a deadly crash and another incident involving a U.S. military Osprey. The aircraft that can take off and land like a helicopter plunging into the sea in Japan with 6 crew members on board. A Japanese Coast Guard spokesperson confirming the CV-22 Osprey aircraft went down off the coast of Yakushima in southwestern Japan. Officials say 1 crew member was recovered and later confirmed dead. Osprey is a versatile military aircraft with a vertical takeoff that can also fly long range with more speed like an airplane, often used by the military to transport troops and equipment, but it has a troubled history over the 2 decades it's been in use. Back in August, a deadly U.S. Marines Osprey crash off the coast of mainland Australia, killing 3 U.S. Marines during a routine military exercise. In June 2022, 5 more Marines died in an Osprey crash in California. Investigators say a catastrophic mechanical failure was the cause. This morning, the investigation and search for missing crew members continues. And we expect to hear more from the Department of Defense today. Reports out of Japan say that this Osprey was deployed with the U.S. Air Force, and we hope we'll learn more about the fate of these service members.
Woo, that is really, really unfortunate. Yeah, it's really, really unfortunate. But I venture to question whether or not what is going on with these Ospreys. You know what I'm saying? If this doesn't seem like a one-time occurrence, so if it's multiple stuff happening, we need to actually investigate why this is happening because it's our military.
That's what's bothering me because for them to say, that this has happened in the past. Like, why is this plane still in rotation as to what you're using? And I understand the technology probably of it because as you can see the propellers were up and then they were forward. So I get there's technology there, but our technology is so advanced. Let that plane go, whatever you spent on it, be okay, and then just move forward. Like, why are you keep putting people in danger in these planes?
Go ahead, Michelle.
That's just, to me, it kind of make your skin crawl. It's like one of them triggering things. It's really scary. It's really, really scary. And people like me, listen, that don't make me want to fly an hour away. That's one of them things that just hits you in the back of your head and just stays there for a while. So it kind of makes you uncomfortable. I feel bad for those families, but I'm just like, out of all we've done to advance in many different things, you would think that things like this would be, not as frequent or be, very much like never, because we've advanced so. I'm like, how did this? What is going on? And then it makes me wonder. I mean, not to be insensitive, but it make you feel like, are y'all doing some shit intentionally? Like, what's going on? Like, this is not.
I pray not. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like we haven't been used as guinea pigs, before.
Yeah.
But I don't think that that's the case for this one. I just think that because of the way that it takes off, and tactically that's a advantage for that plane. I mean, my thing is like, just we need to do better. I mean, because optically it doesn't look good. Tactically, it's not a good situation, because what if that was an operation that they were trying to to navigate? You know what I'm saying? And now you've ruined the mission because of a technical issue or whatever that was going on with the plane. But at the end of the day, I think oftentimes we see this is what happens. These type of conversations need to occur to kind of make sure that these type of problems don't happen in the future. So I pray that they look at it and see what they can do to avoid these type of situations in the future. I don't think that they're gonna retire the plane. I don't. They may create a new one, but I don't think they're gonna retire it.
And the crazy
I agree with Michaela. They need to retire that. Like, this is crazy.
Yes. Because you when you think about it, we got planes like the Stealth that can break sound barriers. So we have the technology. We got planes that's literally, and me, when I lived in South Carolina, I lived near a Air Force base. So when they're testing out planes, excuse me, I have heard an actual plane break a sound barrier. And I thought somebody was shooting. I thought somebody had bombed my complex. But we have this level of technology. There's no way we should still have a plane in operation that has had that many accidents.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, that's the breaking news for this morning. We're gonna go ahead and move on into some of y'all's favorite time of the day, and that is what's happening today. And today is a very important day, I think. It's Throw Your Leftovers Out Day. Okay? Throw Out Your Leftovers Day is celebrated each year on November 29th. The goal of the day is to get all of us to throw away the leftovers that are rotting in the fridge and, frankly, too far gone for consumption. Stocking up is one thing, but hoarding food, especially leftovers, are not just bad for your fridge, but also detrimental to your health. Eating days-old leftovers regularly can rob your body of important nutrients, because when food is kept away for a long time, the nutrition levels go down, and some foods may even become toxic. So do your gut a favor and throw out your leftovers. Get rid of them.
I have a question. The 29th is pretty late. This is almost a week later. I hope y'all really got rid of that stuff Saturday. Yeah. Sunday, I might not give you so much of a side eye, but the 29th, you about to be at a week. And if you eating the same bird a week later, something wrong.
It's so funny that you say that, because every year we hear this same thing, that it's time to throw away leftovers. And don't get me wrong, leftovers at some point you can be like, you should get tired of it. But and I'm just going to put this question out there. So when people meal prep, what do you think they do?
That is true. I think some foods like maybe a salmon, mixed veggies and potato, maybe not so much, but a week later for a bird that you probably cooked Wednesday. And some of y'all, I seen your post, you're nasty. You was cooking your stuff Tuesday. And I know you didn't put it in the refrigerator. That's excessive. Now, me, Mona, the reason I haven't meal prep is because of that reason. Because I'm like, and I've spoke to certain trainers, they're like, no, you'll be fine. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to put a bird cooking Monday and I'm eating that bird come Friday. I just don't know. I'm up in the air about that, y'all.
Let me explain why I disagree with you, Mona. And I love you, and I do. You my big sis, for real. But here's why I disagree: because typically when people are doing meal preps, it's done the Sunday of the week, right? And so you have a maximum. Like when I do my meal preps, I do it for probably up until Thursday. Friday is a whole new thing. I may make something on Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever, or Friday's either my cheat day, or I do something that's like that I can make for the day. But I don't do anything passive. But it's the week of. Most people who cook for Thanksgiving are starting on Monday or Tuesday or whatever. They're starting ahead, so the food is already cooked. Okay, they just
Right.
gotta warm it up and get it ready for Thanksgiving. But the food's already cooked, so we're talking about 7 or 8, 9, 10 days later. It's gotta go. It's gotta go.
And the
Yeah.
only reason why I say that is because I heard people saying, it should be no longer than 72 hours, 3 days after. And if this person cooks on Thursday, and I'm like, but what if you meal? Like, I'm a meal prepper.
Mhm,
I would do 5 days of
mhm.
now different meals, but five
Yes,
days. And my cheat day is my sixth or my seventh day, one of the two. But I don't never do a meal prep for like 7 days because by then I'm tired of the food anyway. But
right.
it's kind of like almost the same thing now. If you reach past 5 days, I probably me myself, I don't know about other people because I don't have to shop for them. I get tired. That's why even when I meal prep, it's 2 to 3 different meals in those 5 days. I can't meal prep the same thing. I would lose my mind.
Right.
Mm-mm.
My
That's
Uh,
another thing that
yeah,
my
got me afraid to do it because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be chickened out or salmoned out by that
mhm.
second or third day, just to be honest.
Well, that's
yeah
why I make multiple stuff. Like I make like different types of things for the week. Like
yeah
I don't do the same thing typically. Typically I don't. And I alternate. Like if I have like salmon on Monday, then I probably won't have it until Wednesday. But I'm only making enough for the week and what I need. Not like, you know, a Thanksgiving's dinner's worth of food. But yes.
right.
Dr. O says, my family too big during the holidays. We don't have leftovers. I know that's right. Faye says, I'm just tired of Thanksgiving altogether. I know that's right. I'm
Yeah,
just
me
over
too.
it. Like it happened. It was wonderful. But can we start focusing on this is Christmas time right now? Literally 24 hours after Thanksgiving is Christmas. Christmas started November 1st for Mariah Carey. All right, it needs. I don't understand why we're still having like it's over.
For Mariah,
It started for us.
no, for
Don't
her.
do too much. Don't do too much for Mariah. Anywho,
Okay,
it's time for the birthday of the day. We're really got we got to get through some things. As you guys know, it is we're in Sagittarius season, and you know that's Michonne's favorite zodiac sign. And
all
so
right,
we want to shout out to all of the
all
Sagittarius
right.
out there. First up, we want to shout out the king, Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle was born November 29th in 1964 in Kansas City, Missouri. Donald Frank Cheadle Jr. is an American actor, film producer, director, and writer. Following an early role in Hamburger Hill in 1987, Cheadle built his career in the 1990s with roles in Devil in a Blue Dress in 1995, Rosewood, phenomenal movie, in 1997, and Bougie Nights in 1997. His collaboration with director Steven Soderbergh resulted in the films Out of Sight in 1998, Traffic in 2000, and Ocean's 11 in 2001. He is also in the Marvel series as he became War Machine in Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely want to shout out Don Cheadle and happy birthday to you, sir. Good actor. I like him. Good actor.
I love him.
The first Black Iron Man. No, he wasn't the Iron Man. He's War Machine. Yes. Yes. War Machine.
He, he's
Yes.
something fine. Mm.
He is handsome. Very handsome. Honorable mentions goes to, first up, goes to happy birthday to Jay Holiday. Jay Holiday was born November 29th in 1984 in Washington, D.C. Nahum Thornton Grimes, also known as Jay Holiday, is an American R&B singer and rapper. He became prominent in 2007 with his breakthrough hit "Bed," his only hit, peaking at in number 5 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. His debut album Back of My Lap was released in October 2007 and peaked at number 5 on the U.S. Billboard 200. The album would also hit number 32 in the United Kingdom. Back of My Lap has sold just over 700,000 copies worldwide. Happy birthday to you, Jay Holiday.
I swear he is so underrated because I
He
have
really has a voice.
I have like the last 3 things he did, and that ain't nothing but some good riding music at night, windows down in the summer. He is so underrated.
Oh. Next time he won't say what he said about Beyonce. Anyway, let's.
Hold on, pause. What did he say?
He did. I don't want. Yeah, let's just focus on him. Yeah.
Oh,
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 okay. He better not be saying too much about the queen.
He didn't say too much because he said just enough for him to move
game.
his career. Hello, the game. How are you, sir?
That's what he
Happy
should have
birthday.
did. Now, he's a Sag.
He is a Sag.
Okay, I'll take back what I said. I take back what I said.
Do it.
I just want y'all to know, I love Sag. I
do
really,
we?
really love Sag.
Oh wow. Oh,
Not too much on that ponytail that's barely hanging on. But yes, I
was just like, wow.
I just love me some him.
Not too much on that bun barely hanging on. But yes, game, happy birthday. I didn't know he was a Sage. I have to take everything back I just said.
Huh? Baby.
So
Not too
the
much.
game. Born November 29th, 1979 in Compton, California, Jason Terrell Taylor, aka The Game, is an American rapper and actor. He is best known as a rapper in the West Coast hip-hop scene and for being one of Dr. Dre's signees under Aftermath Records. Born in Compton, California, he released his first mixtape, You Know What It Is, Volume 1 in 2002. Shortly after he signed with Dr. Dre's Aftermath Entertainment label, he rose to fame in 2005 with the success of his major label debut album, The Documentary, and found continued success with the 2006 follow-up, Doctor's Advocate. The Recording Industry Association of America, certified the documentary double platinum in March of 2005. Happy birthday to you, handsome.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday.
Hercules.
That is a man right there. My God.
A full man.
And all his kids took his faith.
Oh, he has kids. I forgot.
All three of them. He got three. One which is grown.
Bless him.
And he got grown people.
Well, happy birthday to you, sir. I'm sure Michaud would like to come over and make sure he prays with you because he is an evangelist.
Absolutely. Now I got birthday cake. Birthday cake, plenty whipped cream for ice cream.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, because you want to celebrate. You want to celebrate.
You just want to celebrate.
Yeah, I want to celebrate.
Hey, I got to do a shout out real quick.
Sure, of course.
My mom and dad is watching us today. So, hey to Mr. and Mrs.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's so sweet.
Hey,
shout out to y'all. Thank you for joining in. We appreciate you.
You know, it'd be the support, man. You can't do nothing but love it. It'd be the support.
Now we can't do with the game because Mama and Papa Atkins is watching. So
let me be.
Look here, I'm their child. You know what I'm saying? Like they know I'm their kid. Like they know how I am. You know.
We just want to do some prayers and some tithes and offerings with the game. That's all.
You so crazy.
Speaking of another great man, shout out to and happy birthday to Russell Wilson, born November 29th in 1988 in Cincinnati, Ohio. Shout out to Cincinnati. Russell Carrington Wilson is an American football quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks of the National Football League. Now he's a part of the Denver Broncos, right? He is? Am I wrong on that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yes. I don't really follow sports too much. I just know that he was in Seattle and I met him. He was a very, very nice man.
Yes, he is from Cincinnati, born here, then moved, and congratulations. Look, he's birthday, new baby on the way.
Shout out to you, Sierra. But
Yes.
Russell, if you need to have a conversation with Michaud and I, we can also make sure that we set you up with a prayer circle. We're here for that. We want to make sure that you both are good. But I can do individual prayer with you if you need.
No, he don't need individual prayer, Precious. He don't need individual prayer. He wants. No, he don't want individual prayer.
No, but I thought you were busy with the game. I know you're booked, Michaud. I know you're so booked.
I just want you to know that I have plenty leeway.
Right, Dr. Holt.
Plenty flexibility, availability, and adaptability.
Yes. Oh, come on, adaptability.
I can't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Praise God. We also want to send a happy heavenly birthday. And open those gates. That's right. Open those gates. We want to send a happy heavenly birthday to the one, the only, the Black Panther himself, Chadwick Boseman, born November 29th. He in Anderson, South Carolina. Chadwick Aaron Boseman. He was born in November 29th, 1977. What? or 1976 pending confirmation. Oh, they don't know what the date was, apparently. Is an American actor known for his portrayals of real-life historical figures such as Jackie Robinson in 42, in 2013, James Brown in Get On Up in 2014, and Thurgood Marshall in 2017, and for his portrayal of the superhero Black Panther in the Marvel Cinematic Universe films Captain America, Civil War, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, and the upcoming Avengers 4. Not upcoming, that was Avengers 4 already happened. This is an old one. Bozeman has also had roles in the television series Lincoln Heights and Persons Unknown, and the films The Express, Draft Day, and Message from the King. Happy heavenly birthday to you, King. Wakanda forever. Yes, yes. Happy birthday to the King. Yes, T'Challa. Yes, he's my age, Amari Shakur. Okay, all right.
He
all
is
right
so
now.
missed in the film industry. Everything he does,
he was a really good actor.
Everything he touched turned to gold.
Right, open the gates, but we're not ready to walk in yet, Lord. Absolutely, we're not ready to walk in yet. Okay? All right. Praise God. We want to thank God for everybody that was born on November 29th. And shout out to all the Sagittarius born on today. And yeah, we love you guys. All right. Let's move on and get into some things. But before we get into the rundown, we want to shout out Bullet in Flight Radio, the #1 progressive Christian radio station, Christian and inspirational radio station in the world. We want to shout them out. Bullet in Flight Radio is on TuneIn. You can definitely check them out. You can download the app directly to your phone if you want to do so. If you haven't done that already, you can also listen to it if you have an Alexa or Google device. All you have to do is say, hey, Google or Alexa, play Bullet in Flight Radio on TuneIn, and it'll pop right up. You can also, if you download the app, you can listen to all of these other stations and prestigious platforms as well. So shout out to Bullet in Flight Radio, and shout out to Pyro Media Network for all of the shows that are on there, because they are syndicated on Bullet in Flight Radio. So shout out to them. All right? Yes. And shout out to Lux and Noir. Lux and Noir Candles is one of our sponsors. Also my candle company. Shout out to them. It is a holiday season, so go ahead and grab your stuff for your loved ones as you can, as quickly as you can, because it's running out. And I'm not making any more, especially the holiday specials. I'm not doing it.
Oh, wait. We running out?
Oh, yeah, we're running.
I was okay. So after the show, I gotta go. And look, I forgot to put on my glasses of the show today. So these are the glasses of today.
Oh my God! And I forgot to wear. Okay, so I ordered new glasses from Mona Succulent Lines. I'm gonna do a TikTok on it. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll do a TikTok on it. But yeah, I ordered them. I really like them. They look really cute. So
Do they look cute? Yeah.
I really like them. I really like them, and I like the cape that you put in there. I like how it opened. Like I really like that. It was really good packaging. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into some things here. But before we do, we got to take a quick commercial break and pay some bills. So we'll be back with the rundown. And we have some stuff to talk about, y'all. Some stuff. Hang in there. We'll be right back. After. Praise him.
In a world filled with diversity, where radical faith and progressive believers come together, there's a place that's breaking all boundaries and embracing believers from all walks of life. Bullet in Flight Radio, where believers unite, boundaries break, and love triumphs.
Step away from the chaos and noise of your daily life. Experience moments for yourself that are calm, serene, and full of peace. A necessary respite to foster growth within you, because self-care should be luxurious. Lux and Noir. and We're Black by popular demand. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you are just tuning in, make sure you hit that like button as you come and grab your seat. Hit that subscribe as well, and hit that alert button as well, so you can go ahead and get notifications when we go live. But if you don't get those and you're having issues with Twitch or YouTube, you can get direct notifications from us by hitting or by texting Blaze to 833-793-2423. Again, that's 833-793-2423. Go ahead and hit that BLAZE. All right. Shout out to Pyro Media for doing all of that. All right. And I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get into the rundown. All right. First up. Oh, Lord Jesus. Jada Pinkett Smith is letting it be known that she and Will Smith are sticking it out after she previously shocked the world by sharing that they were separated since 2006. I don't care. Okay? During the sit-down interview with Drew Barrymore. Hold on. You okay there, Michelle? Michelle? You good, girl? Michelle? All right. I don't know what's going on. He's on that Boost Mobile. But during a sit-down interview with Drew Barrymore yesterday, Jada Pinkett Smith said that she and the Bad Boy star will be continuing their marriage. Quote, I feel like maybe you're and his shadow separated in the way in this book, whether they stay together forever or not, Barrymore said. It sounds like you're staying together forever. Take a look.
Oh, it sounds like you're staying together
We're
forever.
staying together forever.
Perfect.
I
Okay.
tried. We tried.
Great.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even need to talk about him very much. I want to be with you. I want to be with this human being. And you are such a dynamic human being with a very interesting, rich history.
What are your thoughts, Mona?
At this point, like I said before, they have the best PR ever. And they know how to make a dollar. So everything that was done, it was done with the necessity of, we got to make this money. So all of the chaos, every time they do chaos, when they had the chaos with the whole entanglement and August, and y'all put this poor man in a situation where people were dogging him and everything else, and you profited off of it because your show got your Emmy. Will's movie went to the top, and so did his book. So now her book comes out and y'all do the exact same thing again, create chaos before release. So they have a best marketing and PR people on the planet. They gonna make money off of everything that they do. But can you take me out the group chat for 2024 on Will and Jada? I don't even much care. Make me sound like I'm from the South for real. I'm gonna go to my Geechee voice. I don't even much care.
Don't at all. Michelle, what are your thoughts?
I mean, what is there really to say about Will and Jada? I agree with Mona. Of course, you know they have the best PR person, but not only that. My thing is there anything that really can surprise us about them two anymore? Like, what else is there to say? We all know that
if they get a divorce, that'll be the surprise.
You know, and that'll never happen because I think both at this point they both benefit from each other and they both openly nasty with each other. And who cares? Only thing I hope is that best friend or so-called best friend really goes somewhere and just, you know, make sure that he keep a group of people around him, because I don't want nothing just to, you know, spontaneously just end up happening to him. Sometimes it's just best not to tell too much.
Okay.
That's just my take on it.
All right. I don't have nothing for her, but I will say this: if we get dragged into it one more time, Jada, you bring some more stuff up, I'm pulling your wig. I'm just doing it. I'm sorry. Because I'm
pulling the gray matter on her head, Lord Jesus.
I'm tired because I don't want to hear about this no more. And I like you, Jada. I do. I like how you, I like some of your acting stuff. Okay, it's cute for Disney. But I don't want to hear about you and Will no more. I don't care.
Dear God, take me out the group chat.
Until he comes out, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing from you about y'all's relationship. That's what it is. That's what it is. I don't want to hear nothing from Jada about their relationship. Exactly. Now, if Will comes out and wants to have a conversation, sure. we can entertain it.
I bet
but
you do. Bet you do. I bet you would entertain it.
Oh.
I bet you would.
And this is my thing with them. This is my last little take on it. Will never puts her out there to the point that he speaks bad on her, but she has a constant need to speak bad on him. That bothers me. Okay, I'm done.
Isn't it interesting? Well, right. Good luck and goodbye. Good deal. All right. So next up, this Negro. Oh my God. Kanye West is once again facing a backlash for his controversial lyrics. This time, he has drawn criticism from prominent Jewish advocacy groups for referencing a sexual encounter with a quote Jewish bee. In his new song "Vultures," the Anti-Defamation League and the American Jewish Committee have condemned West's lyrics, calling them super offensive. In a statement to TMZ, the Anti-Defamation League, ADL, which is a leading organization dedicated to fighting anti-Semitism, expressed deep disappointment in Kanye West's choice of lyrics. A spokesperson stated that it is, quote, disgusting to see Kanye once again use his platform to spew Jew hatred at a time when anti-Semitism is on the rise globally. We have a clip from what he said. I'm going to lower down our audio in the background so that way you can hear it because it's a little low. So I'm going to go ahead and just lower this down real quick. I'm just going to turn it off. How about that? Go ahead and check it out. Oh, and before I play it, this is a warning. You may hear stuff that may be offensive, so we do want to give a trigger warning and let you guys know that listener and viewer discretion is advised. So that was that. What are your thoughts on it, Mona?
Again, he is another one. Can I get out the group chat? Because at the end of the day, Kanye gonna be Kanye. And don't get me wrong, I don't take away from Kanye's music and his greatness on how he does things. However, he does things to create chaos. And it don't bother me because that's just who he is. But I don't care who you slept with. I just still think he need to be on somebody's couch and he need to be talking about it with some tissue. Like, I just feel like there are so many things going on in this man's head. It's a lot. You go from I'm having gospel songs and to I'm sleeping with a Jewish. Sir, you're all over the place. You're like wind. You're like water. You just go everywhere.
Yep. Michelle?
He's crazy. That's all I have to say. I have nothing else to say. He's crazy.
Let me say this then, because I think we've been around the circle with Kanye, right? Why are we surprised? At some point in time, we have to get to a point where we're like, okay, shouldn't be a surprise for us. So for me to see him in the headlines once again about him saying something inflammatory is not a surprise. Let me explain something to all of these people that want to cancel people. If you're gonna cancel them, go ahead and cancel them. I'm sorry, really, because a lot of it, this whole y'all bringing us into the situation when it comes to social media, just cancel him. Get rid of his endorsements. Stop funding, investing in his businesses. Do all that. Just cancel him. Leave us out of it. Because this is nothing new. That he's not showing you anybody different than what he is. He's dating people that you guys don't like. He's doing things that you guys don't like, but you guys are constantly giving him a platform. So instead of inviting us to the situation, just go ahead and cancel him because you canceled other people for less.
This is where I say Kanye is smart. This is where I'll say that he's smart. Because last 2 years, pandemic got everything in a blur. In blurred lines, when he did all of this and they start dropping all of his endorsements. In actuality, that was kind of smart because now you can pick up your endorsements and do it all on your own, and then you ain't paying a third man. Mm-hmm. So I think that was a smart thing as far as a business move. But as far, like you said, as far as what we expect nothing less. We expect absolutely nothing less than for Kanye to be Kanye. As DMX said, you take people for who they are. You trust a snake to bite you. You trust a dog to bark. You trust a liar to lie. You trust Kanye to be Kanye. Period.
He is who he is.
Right.
Stop listening to his music. Stop supporting him. If you don't like him, if you think that he needs to be canceled, cancel him. Because leave us out of it. That's all I'm saying.
Leave us out of it.
That's all I'm saying. And you too, Jada, leave us out of it.
Yeah.
Anywho, this was a very strange story. A man from Vietnam recently learned his frequent and severe headaches occurred because chopsticks, I said it right, chopsticks were apparently stuck in his skull for 5 months. The 35-year-old patient, identified as Mr. T, was admitted to the Cuba Friendship Hospital in the city of Dong Hoi after he experienced headaches, vision loss, and fluid discharge from his nose, as reported by Oddity Central. After being questioned by doctors about what might have caused the symptoms, a CT scan revealed 2 objects protruding from Mr. T's nose into his brain. Mr. T was stunned by the doctor's diagnosis and said he recalled an incident that he was involved in 5 months ago. While on a night out, he reported he got into a fight while drunk and ended up in an emergency room. Although Mr. T believes that the other person involved in the fight might have stuck the chopsticks up his nose, he doesn't remember it happening. Doctors performed endoscopic surgery combined with microsurgery to close Mr. T's cranial fistula and remove the broken chopsticks. After recovery, he was discharged from the hospital. And then they have a list of the most common objects that are stuck up in people's noses: tissue paper or cotton swabs. Wow. Crusts from picking the nose. Food items that are inhaled through the nose. You just inhaling your Thanksgiving dinner. That's what's going on. Such as peanut butter or seeds. Foreign objects that are inserted into the nose, such as okay, we're done. Yeah. But anyway, this was the scan and also the chopstick, the alleged chopsticks that were stuck in his nose. Wow.
So first off, they was trying to kill him.
Apparently, because that's
they
weird.
Was trying to kill him. Secondly, you ain't know that your nose was kind of like hard. Like you ain't know that.
Mr. T literally laughed out loud. That's what I mean. It's really strange. Say what now? How much did he drink where he didn't see a guy shoving chopsticks up the nose?
That wasn't sake.
It sure won't. Sure wasn't at all. All right. Well, good luck, girl. Michelle, do you have anything about this chopsticks up the nose thing?
No, I would love to see a picture of him, but I know better.
There it is, and I agree with you, cousin. Let's move on to the next story. Tamar Braxton is taking the blame for her breakup with Jeremy Robinson as they since recently reunited. She's the happiest she's been in a while, they say. So she went on live and she was with, take a look.
And I'm so grateful, not just for you, but for an amazing human being that has been assigned to me. I get to spend.
So this wasn't the issue. She started going into y'all. What are you doing?
Tomato.
Oh, listen. Y'all leave Tamar alone. Y'all know I like Tamar. Oh God, not her. I'm tired of her. We get tired of everybody today. We should have called it Time Behind Wednesday. Is what we should have called today's episode. But listen, her talking about how how she has forgiven, or not forgiven, or how she is to blame for the whole situation is not what behooved me. What behooved me was this clip.
I know what the optics are like. We'll talk about it on Friday. I'll see y'all soon.
Right there. If you guys saw, JR leaned in to kiss her. And my thing was this. I understand. This is why you don't make breakups public. Right. Because you were going back and forth, and you were saying how all of this stuff was like it was his fault. It was she was doing this. It was turning ugly. Now all of a sudden you back. And it's fine. Like, I'm not saying that you can't do that. Like, you can't have problems. But y'all, this is why you don't bring your stuff out in public. I don't want to hear about this. Because what's going to happen is your friends are going to get involved. Your family's going to get involved. They're going to hate them. And then what's going to happen is when you guys get back together, it's going to be a whole, like, well, what happened? Now there's more issues that you guys have to overcome. And then you invited the entire world because you guys are now on a public platform. So there's that.
Yeah, I am a believer that your relationship is public. What happens in it is private.
Mhm.
And with her, you did the same thing with every man that you've been with, and you've played the victim. You made your family hate Vince. Your mama went on a world tour to talk about him on every radio station possible, which I don't believe. However, you've done this. The last guy, he had to kind of block her and court cases and things because you were saying he did all these things to you to find out you were lying. At some point, wisdom comes from experience. Her experiences should have given you better wisdom than to keep doing this. At this point, baby, you just doing this for clout. Tomato, tomato. Dr. Holt, you said it right. Tomato.
Yeah. Michelle, what are your thoughts?
I really don't have much to add. All I can say is that I am definitely a fan of Tamar. I love her singing. But when it comes to stuff like this, I think Tamar is another person that, you just really need to go get some kind of help. I think that the most people that need the help just really don't believe they need it. Like, they don't want it. It's like it doesn't exist. And it's like, no, you need help. And it's to the point to where if you notice her sisters have even like backed off and shied away, during the whole process of when, she's told them she's not safe places anywhere. It's like, Tamar, at what point do you see you're the issue? But a lot of people don't see themselves to be an issue. So, all you can do is just be like, no, do like Mona, say, honey, take me out the group chat. I don't need to be informed anymore. Unless she dropping a song, then y'all can message me.
Let us know when you dropping a song. You can sing down, girl. But it's like, I don't need to know about this other issue. Like, I don't care about you and JR. I'm sorry.
And I love what it does. It really does. And she reminds me of and I'm not being mean when I say this, Kate Michelle, as well. You all have so much drama around you. It really does drown out your music. Kiki Y is another one that you get away from all of this stuff. You all have beautiful voices. You could have a career that is beyond what you even can imagine in your limited thought process because of the drama. And at this point, when you have to do something like what she did, and I watched it, when you do something like that and then this man leans over to kiss you, it make me feel like he made you do that.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. He made it. It really does make me feel like you were almost in a space of being almost forced to do that.
I don't think so.
But I'll add this. I would say when it comes to people like, okay, let's just be honest, K. Michelle, Tamar, certain people, I just find it hard to believe that you're always in something and it's never you. Like, I understand you may have had enemies along the way or people may have done you dirty, but child, you always in something. How many boyfriends have we seen come and go, fiancés, husbands, whatever? How many people do you swear is abusing and I'm not saying that you ain't never had an experience. But for you to always be in something, it's just a common denominator rule. Like, child, it can't be everybody else, and it's always something with you. Like, damn, do anybody else got a sad story about these people?
Yeah. And to your point, Michelle, I'm glad that she's saying she's taking the blame for the breakup. But when you first launched everything, you made it seem like JR was this horrible human being and that it was like, that, and I'm not saying that he might have been. I don't know the situation. I don't care. My thing is that when the initial issue is that you always look at what other people are doing instead of you. And I'm speaking on this for being a fan of Family Values, watching her, throughout. She's always done that. And that's something that I didn't really like about Tamar is that it's never, you don't look at the internal first, like what is your part in the situation, right? Your immediate reaction is to just kind of attack, and that's not always a healthy thing. So, but I hope that they maybe JR is her is her accountability partner. Maybe JR is the partner that she needs to kind of hold her accountable, to grow, and to evolve into a better human being. Because she is, when you have an instrument like that, she is very talented when it comes to that. Kiki Wyatt's very talented. Even K. Michelle's very talented. But again, like you guys were saying, this gets overshadowed by your drama. You know what I'm saying? Your talent, because then you start getting known as the drama person and not by your talent. So
right,
how it goes. All right. I wish you the best, Tim. I really do, because I really like you, girl. I really do. I know there's a lot of people that don't like you, but I really like you. I really do. Welcome, Jay Thomas. Thank you for joining. Jay Thomas says, Tamar is a toxic person. Let's keep dancing around it. Let's stop dancing around it. I don't think she's toxic. I think she has toxic traits. That's traits of a narcissist. Okay. Y'all really don't like her. She's the ultimate narcissist. Y'all really don't like Tamar.
I mean, she can sing down. It's just like, at what point do you say, yo, how am I always in something? I mean, always.
And it goes back to Vince.
Yeah.
It goes all the way back to her husband, and I'm not saying that Vince didn't do wrong things, because we know it was money that was, that whole situation, allegedly. But in the same token, this goes all the way back. At one point, she got into it with Tony, and Tony had to tell her, you knew money. I'm old money.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I'm the reason why you're here, girl.
Right. That's literally what that meant. And so for her, you cannot play the victim all the time, and that's a very passive aggressive thought process, where you create chaos, and then as soon as you have created the chaos, then it's everybody else's fault, that even though you created the chaos. Yeah, just baby sing. Just sing. Like, your voice is amazing. Just sing, please, because I seen her in Cincinnati, and I have my thoughts, because the girl was on stage and she was mad because people wasn't clapping, and she snatched off her wig. I was too done, and I went and got a drink. So I'm but baby, just sing.
Yeah, just continue singing. Focus on your craft and what you're doing, and stop you don't have to put everything out on social media, girl. So I wish that, especially your relationship, but even just the drama with Candy and everybody else that she had, like, it's always something that she's in, and it wasn't necessary. So I just wish that, because she's so talented. I really like her. I really do. But
me too. She's very talented.
Yeah, so, and I hope to meet her one day, because I would love to just talk to her. I think she would be a dope person to hang out with, but I really do think that she needs to kind of, assess herself and really assess what she's doing. Therapy is very much needed, but you can only lead a horse to water, honey. But yes, we're taking up too much time. We gotta go, but we're gonna do we'll do this last story, and then we'll be done for the day. All right, Diddy.
Baby,
we gotta make this quick. We gotta make this quick. So Diddy's former bodyguard, as you guys know, Diddy P. Diddy was in a lawsuit with Cassie. They settled very, very quickly. It was like an explosive allegations that were in that lawsuit, and a lot of things that were going on. So now Cassie has and Diddy have settled. The figure to this day has been This is the messiest show ever. What do you mean the messiest show? What are you talking about, Michaela? We just reported the news. This is what's out in the blogs. Anyway, we don't know the amount that was released to Cassie, or that they agreed upon, but it was comfortable for her. But since then, there's been a lot of stuff that's been coming out, allegations, and most recently, allegation from former bodyguard, from former or Diddy's former bodyguard. Take a look. We have a clip.
There comes a time when you're in a situation that may seem like a good situation, but if you're not waking up happy, or if you disgruntled, or you really don't want to be around that person, you find every excuse to get out of there. And I got diabetes. So my excuse was, I can't be with you every day. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm losing weight. I'm doing that. But in reality, it was, I was sick. I was sick of you. I was sick of everything that was going on around you. I was sick of having to cover up everything that you did. I was sick. Cassie spoke on it. She said, yeah, I jumped on it. I jumped in between it. That wasn't the only time. It was other times. And it was other people.
So that happened. But in addition to all of this, Diddy recently this week reportedly stepped down as chairman of Revolt amid new sexual assault, or SA allegations and lawsuits. This is a quote from TMZ. So Diddy isn't about to let issues in his personal life take down the successes in his professional life, making the difficult decision to temporarily step aside from his role as chairman at Revolt. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Diddy decided last week he'd make the temporary move. We're told, TMZ is told, his goal in making the decision was to not allow the accusations he's facing to distract from Revolt's mission or success. Woo! He is going the real girl. Thoughts?
Take that. Whistleblow. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know that Diddy has been caught up in a lot of things. There's been a lot of rumors, alleged rumors of a lot of different things that have gone on between him. I just think Cassie just kind of kicked the door down because the ink wasn't dry on the the filing before he was settling. And so and this is my personal opinion. I just personally feel like there's some things, and then I've seen some of the videos. There's some things in there that his lawyers, boy, if you don't get this girl this money, you don't want this out. You don't want it out there.
Michelle, what are your thoughts?
I hope everybody that is close to him involved know anything. All of y'all, go tell your families about anything that you want done and go hide, because you already know the history of Puffy, P. Diddy, Love, whatever other name he come up with. So y'all be very safe. And if you know what I know, just watch from the bushes. That's what you should do. That's all I got to say, because I don't want Diddy to bump me out. That
is the most wisest wisdom and advice that you could have gave Michelle. And on that, that's all that needs to be said. That's all she wrote.
And Mona, after this, don't hang up right away.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the show. And thank you guys so much for coming through. We hope you enjoy. Kyrie and I will see you on Friday for Fun Friday, and it'll be the first day of December. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. My thanks to Mona and Michelle for coming through. We love our cousins. We appreciate you guys.
God bless you.
Bless you, sir. Bless you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for taking a moment to stop your evangelism and come through and bless us with your presence.
You're welcome. Not too much. I can't wait for this to end, Mona. That's why I'm telling you to hold on, because he's been very cute. So I'm a gap him when this is over.
Oh Lord. and everyone have a good rest of the week. And we're gonna get through this week. God is good all the time.
Every day.
And may we get increase and restoration in all things that we want.
Praise
and
him.
God love you.
Yes, we love you guys. Have a blessed one. We'll see you on Friday. Don't forget to check out all of the other shows on Pyro Media Network. You can go ahead and make sure you tune in and get your notifications by texting Blaze, BLAZE, to 833-793-2423. We'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.
Bye, y'all.